And here it is now, painted and detailed. As you can see, the eyes have been painted with clear green over metallic, chrome silver, which I'm sorry I didn't show that off beforehand. Around the eyes, I gave it a nice black coat of paint. The chin I haven't done yet because I'm going to airbrush it with clear red so you guys can see this. And then I tested it out on the face, on the actual mask itself, on the head, and it looks really nice. I kind of like that. Let me give you a close-up look at what the eyes look like, as you can see right there. Some parts did not come out right, but I can touch it up a bit with a little bit of the clear green, or I'll use black to close off the gaps. So that came out pretty nice. Come on, focus. Thank you. Another thing that I need to do for detailing would have to be the shield. And the shield, I had a bit of a problem. Here's what the shield looks like. There it is. It's painted in all in gunmetal paint, both on the front and the back. Now I don't care about the back. It's the front that I'm a little bit concerned with. I wanted to paint it where the edges around the shield and this middle part here is gunmetal, while the inside will be the chrome silver. But I screwed up someplace around here, so what I did was I painted the whole thing chrome, gunmetal. Now I'm going to use masking tape to mask all this around the shield and attempt to do the same thing here in the middle, and then repaint it with the chrome silver. Let's see how this turns out. So as you can see, I carefully placed the masking tape along the edges of the shield, and it's covering specific points of the shield where I don't want it to be painted. Around here was a tough time to do, and I have a distinct feeling that this one is not gonna work with me. Come on, get in there. I think that's it. I got it on this side and this side, so I'm going to use this probe to push in some of the tape in, so that way I can get into the nooks and crannies of this kit. There we go, as you can see there. And then I'm going to airbrush this entire area with the chrome silver. So here's the before, and here's the after. As you can see, it came out pretty well. Well, it came out pretty well, as you can tell by the contrast of the paint. Let's see what it looks like when I peel this off. Don't need this for now. As you can see, I'm doing this cold, guys, so I won't know if it worked or not. So far, so good. Okay, I'm digging it. What about this? All right. I like it when it works. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. This is fine. but it's this that I wanted to make. Alright. Alright, as you can see, I also finished painting this part of the kit, which is the chin, which also had to paint red. Alright. It didn't work properly, so let's try that again. There we go. There we go. So I covered the part up in the top because I wanted to paint this metallic. As you see, it came out pretty well. It's kind of hard to see it in contrast with the background, but once I put it in the head, you'll see what I mean. Okay. Even though I keep saying that I'm almost done, technically I'm not almost done. There was one few things I had to do which I didn't realize. And that is the fact that when I was looking at the arms, the one thing that didn't look like it was perfect had to be the elbows and the hands. So what I did was I covered the entire part with masking tape, painter's tape, but only exposing the elbows and the fingers and thumbs of this kit. And I gave it at first I was going to do gunmetal. But I thought maybe that gunmetal would be a little bit too hard, maybe too strong for that area. So I said, okay, metallic gray would be perfect. It will contour with the body. So let's take a look at this and see what results we have. Alright, so far so good. You have to give credit to these masking tapes. They stick to you like glue. Or like a inflated balloon that stick to you through static electricity. Alright, so peel this back a bit. Here we go. Okay. That came out great. You guys don't need to see this. This is going to be the same thing. But this was one thing that I had to do with the foot as well, because actually, let me give you a small example here. Stupid tape sticking to me everywhere. Here we go. So here's the foot in gunmetal. I painted this all silver, but what I didn't realize is that this part is basically a portion of the foot. So it would not look good if this was all silver and then this was metallic coated. Again, thinking that maybe I should paint this portion of the foot in gunmetal, I said, you know what, that's a little too strong. So metallic gray was done on this part as well. And be very careful. not scratch anything up, like what I just did right now. But that can be taken care of. So as you can see, that came out nice. And putting it onto this, which I'm about to do right now, I don't think it's, there we go. Now it looks good. Let's move on to the final build. Now that we've completed painting each and every part of the Gundam, it's time to put this kit together. We'll begin with the head. And I'm going to try to apply some light, strong pressures without me pressing on things that may scratch it up. Here's the final head, what it looks like. And I can finally seal this up. Since I've been scraping the inside of this so I can pull it out and put it back in, I'm going to now seal it up. This was a tough thing to do because I don't want to press this with my finger too hard, so I'm going to kindly apply a little pressure over the areas where it's supposed to be and use the rubber on my clippers, the rubber grips, to apply pressure like that. There you go. And then finally put it on the forehead. Looks good, huh? Next up is the body, and hopefully I can get to enjoy this a little bit better because I kind of like the 3-color trim that I've made. Here's portions of the GN drive. Obviously, I didn't have to paint this. I left it the way it is. The only thing I will have to do is put this part back here. There's a notch here. Go like this. Obviously, if you have the technology, you have the patience, and you know how to do this, you can probably squeeze in an LED light in there. It won't accept the normal LED light that's out for the standard master grade kits, so you guys know. Alright, so here's the chest part. I'm going to take this rubber port gap here, and you want to stick it here. And I think supposedly they're supposed to go a decal here. Obviously no decal is going to be used, so now that I put that in, oh, is that right? Yeah, everything's fine. Gotta get my orientation right here. Ugh, I hate when things like this happen. Alright, fine, that's good. Alright, good. Let's apply a light pressure there. Good. That's good. Alright. So far so good. And we have this little ball cap here that goes on the top for the connection of the head. The side caps here for the arms. Sides nice and flush.